Hey everyone, Samir here. Okay, and welcome to the Honest Liverpudlian. Now, today on Player Talk, I'm going to be speaking about everyone's hot Liverpool topic right now, which is Mr. TAA Trent Alexander-Arnold. Right now, I'm writing down my points here or what I want to say about him, right, and the notes and all that kind of stuff. But suddenly saw this video from our ex-manager Jurgen Klopp. So let's take a look about what this guy had to say about the whole Trent Alexander-Arnold saga. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I don't think we'll forget about that. Interesting point. He's talking about the game where the fans booed Trent. I think it was the Arsenal game. Hmm. I don't agree. Okay, so uh Klopp's quite angry with I'll not say angry, like disappointed with the fans, especially for those who are booing Trent Alexander-Arnold when he was substituted in, I believe, for the Arsenal game, right? And of course, I mean, I can understand it. Klopp brought him. Klopp was the one who Jurgen Klopp was the one who brought him in to the first team, right? He has this sort of father-son relationship with him, right? Because Trent was here. I mean, Trent was in the academy when he was already like what 6 years old, and now he's 26. He's 20 years. He's dedicated his service to Liverpool, but Klopp was the one who brought him into the first team, right? And Klopp blossomed him, right, very well into the role. Taking over back then was Nathaniel Klein to become the first choice for right back. And Klopp talked about the contributions that Trent gave to the club. I mean, free kicks, plenty, great amount of assists, those high passes and all that stuff, right? And he mentioned about that sneaky little corner for the 4-0 win against Barca in the UEFA Champions League. And the accolades that Trent has given to the club, right? Two Premier League titles, two Carabao Cups, one FA Cup, one Community Shield, the UEFA's Champions League, UEFA Super Cup, as well as the Club Winners' Cup or Club World Cup championship, right? So, what's the big deal about this whole Trent saga? Now, I think it boils down to the fact that Real Madrid has chipped in or has made this somehow announcement that Trent is, we've secured Trent and Trent is kind of coming over to Real Madrid, right? So there was a lot of early talks that was held. I think it was either at the beginning of this season or even before this season even started, where Real Madrid representatives were talking to Trent agent or Trent himself and trying to figure out the fact that, if you're going to sign a contract extension with Liverpool, that they will definitely not buy him because they are not willing to pay that amount. I think the only thing that what Real Madrid did was to run to try to tell Trent, run down your contract until the end of the year, until the end of the season, and then join us for free, and we give you we'll give you a huge sign-on bonus and or player bonus, a goal bonus, assist bonus, whatever bonuses they can put for the player. That is the one that is lucrative for Trent. And Trent also was quite quiet with the fans, right? Didn't say so much uh, about what was he going to do. Was he going to add on another contract extension, or was he going to leave, right? And there were times also that during games, either this season, last season, when rumors were really talking about it, he was doing these kind of gestures. He was doing gestures of like this and this or whatsoever, like trying to tell the fans, don't fall into the whole rumor thing. There's nothing going on. I'm concentrating on the league or whatsoever. Right now, we already knew that something was in the works, and to be honest, I really thought that he was going to sign another contract extension and maybe announce it at the end of the season that I'm staying on with Liverpool. Yeah, so that in a way could have been done to boost the morale of the fans itself, but the clip that came out where Trent was saying that his contract is going to come to an end and it's time for him to move on, and he wanted to go to wanted to get a new challenge. He didn't specifically say where he was going. We already knew which club was already in contact with him, but he did say that I want to have a new challenge and I want to do this and I want to do that. I've been here for 20 years of blah blah blah. All right. Now I felt that his announcement was too robotic, right? Too scripted, right? The way he was saying it and how he announced it, it became not genuine, right? It then became very sincere, right? And the timing of the announcement that he made it like a few games before the end of the season, then he makes this announcement, right? Is also questionable. I mean, if you tell me if you made this announcement to leave the club and you do it at the end of the season, right? You finished all your games and you then say that okay, it's time for me to move on and all that. I guarantee you that we wouldn't have an issue with him leaving because of the fact that he is done with the whole season, he's finished all the games, and now he wants to move on. But because he has already made this announcement before the season was over, that caused the disagreement, the disappointments with with the fans, especially when he was substituted on and he got booed, right? And I think that's where Jurgen Klopp is upset. But come on, Jagan. I mean, like, we love you, but you really can't tell us how to feel, especially we've given all our all into this into Trent, right? For him to make this kind of announcements before the season ends, I think that's a no-go, right? I mean, it was really disappointing and really ended us a lot, right? Throughout the entire season, I mean, the booing from the fans to Trent only came after his announcement. Not throughout the entire season, we didn't boo him. I mean, we stuck by him through thick and thin, right? Through his best performances and his worst performances as well, right? But I want to say something also that, I I think I put up here, I think here, this way, this way, this way, this way. So that point this way? Yeah, this way. Oh, my camera follows me. Okay. So early in March, when we got the leaks and rumors on Trent going to Real Madrid, I put this post out over here. I did say that I do want to wish him the best in his future. I mean, I want to thank him for all the contributions he's done and all that stuff. Right now, I would think that it's tough being a Real Madrid star or a Real Madrid Galactico, right? Because I heard the fans over there are much more harsher than we Liverpool fans are. For me, I'm sad, I'm disappointed that he's leaving. Perhaps he could have given more to the club, carried on with it. But if I'm going to look at it solely from the past point of view, then so be it. I mean, I really thank him for all the contributions he's done for us, lah. Another thing is, I just saw the match press conference from Arne Slot, right? So our new current manager, Arne Slot, has given some insight, or maybe has given some talk about Trent. Okay, so let's all listen to what Arne Slot has to say about this.
He's gonna leave either way, so why not telling it? So maybe it's already a first gift I can give Xabi Alonso, but I wasn't completely happy with every single minute how he was on the training ground. So, in my opinion, he could, in certain moments, he could do a bit more. Um, to say it mildly.
Interesting.
And and that's what we talked about. Combined with that, I said to him, "You are a much better defender than everybody tells you. Unfortunately, you don't show it all the time,
Wow.
and that's why
Okay.
people sometimes say you're not. This is a part of your game you need to improve. But if you are just at it and you're focused and concentrated, there are not many players that can go around him because he's fast, he's agile, he has great mentality. But yeah, it's about showing that every single game, because in this world we are judged not only on the 34 games we do well, we are mainly judged on the 4 games that we don't do so well.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, these things we spoke about in pre-season.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Arne Slot. The man really, doesn't put anything into emotions. He just is a really very big contrasting difference from Jurgen Klopp, right? So he is the literal meaning of facts don't really care about your feelings. So, so Arne Slot knows about the history of Liverpool and knows about what Trent has contributed in the past. But during the I think during this particular season, it's quite interesting for Arne Slot to see now, like bring it out, saying that not really disciplined, not really that good in the trainings for this season, and also it's quite interesting to see how Slot starts off negative with Trent, and then tells about the positives of Trent. I guess kind of like a reverse psychology kind of thing, right? But there you go, man. Our current manager saying saying, this is the gift you want to give to Xabi Alonso, and saying that, Trent is a good defender, but not better. And he knows that Trent can improve, right? And since he's leaving, might as well get that piece of advice out in the press. I guess Xabi will take one or two notes about that. So what now? To me, tonight is the last match for the Premier League where we're taking on Crystal Palace, right? And after that last match, I think for the next day, I think they're going to have the bus parade. In my opinion, I'm going to give him my round of applause for Trent. Thank Trent for everything that he's done. All right. He did say that the Premier League was his focus, and he's done it. He's helped us again to help get the job done, right? And I think as a Liverpool fan myself, now I wouldn't want to be talking about Trent too much, even though this episode is dedicated just for his saga, right? And let's just stay focused on Liverpool winning trophies and especially that Premier League title. Will I accept Trent Alexander-Arnold if he comes back to Liverpool FC in the future? Hmm. Now, because he's only 26 years of age, he feels that, he's kind of like homesick and maybe he wants to come back. I mean, we've had a number of players that wanted to come back before as well, right? Because of how the club has treated him and all. He may say he is a scouser, right? He may say that he bleeds the Reds. He may say, like, LFC is a family for him, all right? But the fans and myself, I don't think we want him back. He wants to go. He wants to he wants to go and get his big accolades for himself. No, I guess go ahead. LFC fans, like, we will eventually learn to forgive, but we will never forget. You take Owen. You can take Xabi Alonso himself. You can take Fernando Torres. We can forgive and let them know that they were good players in Liverpool, possibly legendary status, right? But we will never forget about what they have done to us, right? To the club. Because remember that this is Liverpool Football Club. No player is bigger than the club, right? I mean, as Jurgen Klopp himself said it, right? We don't forget the good thing, we don't forget the bad things, right? But we ignore the bad things and remember the good things, and we improve as a group with that. That's Jurgen Klopp's quote, right? And how are we going to improve on this situation? Well, we have a long-term backup in Connor Bradley and definitely settled Trent's replacement with the young, fiery, and feisty Jeremy Frimpong. Thanks everyone for staying on, right? Listening to me ramble about this, okay? And I want to hear your opinions and I want to see your comments, right, on this situation down here, right? You can type it away, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you can get notified of our upcoming videos, right? Take care. Till next time, this is the Honest Liverpudlian.